Alrighty, guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of our 2022 Sugar Bowl replay using Glory Days College Football. Awesome game. We're going to see if Kansas State just actually decided to show up and play. Let's see what happens. If you didn't watch part 1, it was all Crimson Tide in that one. 24-0 at halftime. Let's see what happens. It might be over here quickly, but let's see what we do. So Alabama's going to get the kickoff too, so this could even get worse before it gets better. Let's see what happens. Kickoff here. Alright, kickoff. First time we've seen Kansas State kicking off. Alabama kickoff return is a D, so not great there. Alright, so let's see if maybe Kansas State can get off to a better start here in the third quarter. Alright, so we have a 5. So they kick it to the goal line. And a 4 is 15-yard line, so they're going to get a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now let's see if they can stop Alabama's offense from getting a drive. Oh, come here, Dice. All right, come on. Here we go. A 55 is going to be another drive for Alabama. 33-77 is a drive. An 8 from the 15-yard line. 3 plays, 54 yards. 20, 40, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. What did I say? 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So they got a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 1st and 10. It had a little plus symbol, so it was a 1st and 10. All right, let's see if Alabama can keep things rolling. This is their first drive in the second half. Alabama is going to go long pass and 1st down. It's a 1-1, so it's going to be a plus. And a 5 is going to be 15 yards and a 1st down to the 16-yard line. 15 yards, 1st down. If that would have been just a plus, it would have been incompleted and impossible. Oh, wait a minute. We do have a possibility of a sack because it's in blue. 1-7 minus 1. So it's a 1-6. It's a sack. 1-6. It's a sack. It is not a sack. Okay. Almost forgot about that. So 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Penalty. Possible penalty. 15. It's a penalty on Alabama offense. And that is a 6. False start, 5 yards back. 21. 1st and 15. 1st and 15 from the 21. All right. So 0 and 1st down to run. 34. Plus 2, 30, plus 2, 34 is an offensive plus, and a 5 is going to be 2 yards. 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13 from the 19-yard line. Phoenix, what do you got coming on your channel tonight? Are you taking the night off? I forget. I thought you said you were taking the night off. Another possible penalty. 16 is no penalty. 1 is going to be another run. 24. Offensive plus. And a 2. Offensive plus is going to be 7 yards. Third and 6. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. A 2 on the 3rd and 6. It's going to be a short pass. No adjustment. 26. Offensive plus and an 8. Offensive plus is going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down and 6. 4th and 6 from the 12-yard line. 12 and 17 is 29-yard field goal. That's a 97. Oh, you got something lined up tonight. Got something lined up tonight and streams all weekend. Tonight we're headed off for an unofficial play weekend in History Maker Baseball. No need to rush. I'm just doing some prep, and I'll wait until you wrap up. Okay. I'll just try and keep things moving in a good pace. So they're going to kick the field goal here, 29-yarder. 29-yarder. It is up and is good, and it is 27-0. Oh, 27-0. And now it's kicking off. All right, so let's see what they can do here. Kickoff. Kickoff is a C. Kickoff return is a B. All right. 5. Kicks it to the goal line. 2. 22-yard line. 22-yard line. Let's see if Kansas State can do something against this defense for Alabama. Let's see. 6. We don't need to worry about that on the check. It's a 16, which is going to be a punt. 16 is a punt. 7. 5 plays, 18 yards. So they get it out to the 40-yard line, and they're going to have to punt it away. B and an A punt return. B and A punt return. A possible penalty, no penalty. 0. 42 yards. 20, 42. And a fair caught. So fair caught at the 18-yard line. Alabama 1st and 10 from their 18. 1st and 10, Alabama from the 18. Up by 4 scores here, 27-0. And they got a 55, so that is another drive. 18 is 6 plays, 64. We're on the 6 plays, 64. 20, 40, 61, 2, 3, 4. Down to the 18. 6 plays, 64 yards, and a 9 is 2nd and 8. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 from the 18-yard line. 2nd and 8 from the 18. Alabama and company going to town here in the Sugarbowl, 2022 Sugarbowl. 3 on 2nd down is going to be a run. 43 is neutral and an 8. Neutral 8 is 5 yards. It's going to be run to Young, who's going to scramble. He's going to lose 2 yards. So it'd be 5 minus 2, so it's 3 yards. And it's 3rd and 5 from the 15. 3rd and 5 from the 15. 3rd and 5 from the 15. Can Alabama keep things going? 5 on 3rd and 5. It's going to be a short pass. 41. It's going to be neutral and a 9 on the short pass. So a short pass neutral is going to be big play 1 in orange. I think you just go to the big play 1 chart. Big play 1 chart. Let's see who gets it. 18. So it's a short pass. This is Bond. James Bond. I don't know what his first name is, but it's Bond. 2 on the big play. That was a big play 1, so 2 is going to be 15 plus a D6. 15 plus 2. It didn't matter. They only needed 15 yards. It's a touchdown. And, woo, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might be 34-0. Let's check the extra points. Let's check the extra points. Oh, geez. Just barely, but it is good. That kicker has had a rough day. He's probably wore his leg out from kicking so much. But it is 34-0. Oh, boy. Well. Okay, kicking off. Kickoff, where are you? Kickoff. Is a C kickoff. And a B return. So, yeah, this one's pretty much over. 34-0. A 0. So it's a touchback. And they're going to get it at their 25. So, let's see if Kansas State can do anything. Down 34-0. Down 34-0. And a 66, they're going to get a drive. Finally get a drive. Yep, they get a drive. And a 20 is going to be 2 plays, 38 yards. And it's 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 from the 37. So Kansas State with their first drive of the game comes with their second drive in the in the third quarter. All right, Kansas State and Martinez. Here we go. Possible penalty 10 is a penalty on. Oh my gosh! When it goes bad, it goes bad. I guess. 14 is going to be holding, and so it's going to be back 10 yards, and it's going to be 1st and 20. Yeah, 1st and 20 now. Oh my God. 1st and 20. They roll 0. It's going to be a run. 44 on a run. Is neutral and a 2. Neutral and a 2 is 1 yard. They're going to give it to Giddens, who's +1, so it's going to be 2 yards. 2nd and 18. 2nd and 18 from the 45. 6. 2nd down. 6 is going to be a short pass. 34. Pass is a -2. It's going to be a neutral and a 1. Neutral and a 1 is 7-yard completion. Adjusted 12 and -2. So 7 -2 is 5 yards. And 5, it's going to be 3rd and 10. I'm sorry, 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13. Oh boy. Third and 13. And they're going to go with a 2, which is another run. 3rd and 13. No, wait a minute. 3rd and 13. Yep, it's going to be a run. 33 is a +1. They get to move it over another. So it's a plus. It's a plus, and a 0. That's actually a big play too. They're going to try a big play 2 run. And it's a 4. And that is a 15 plus a D6. 15 plus 5, 20 yards. And that's going to be a 1st down. So, 1st down on 3rd and 13, they get 20 yards. and pick up a first down to the 20-yard line of Alabama. And this game is technically not over yet. If they score this time, they still have 3 more. So they could score 4 times. Oh, I guess it's over because, yeah. Well, 8 times 4 is 32. Yep. Even if they went for, yeah, it's kind of over. But that's okay. Let's see if Alabama's defense can shut them out. 8 on first down is going to be a short pass. A 21. Offensive plus and a 5. It's going to be 11 yards, a possible sack. Possible sack is 1 to 7. Plus 1, 1 to 8. It's a sack instead. And no, it's not a sack. So it's going to be a 11-yard pickup. Down to the 9-yard line. First and goal from the 9. First and goal from the 9. Good pass there by Martinez. Eight on first down is going to be another short pass. 51 is not good. Defensive plus and a 7. Defensive plus is going to be 8 yards. Down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. Can the Wildcats score and make things a little better? 9. They're going to try a long pass on first down. No, it's second down. Didn't matter. It's still a long pass. Plus and a 9. Yeah, that's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown. It would have been 31 yards, so it's a touchdown. And the extra point, 0 to 97. Good, and it's 7 to 34. All right, kicking it off is the Wildcats. Not a great celebration there for Kansas State fans, but at least they feel better. They got something. All right. Kickoff 4. C. Kicks it to the goal line. A 0 and a D. Is the team defense or team return. So kickoff return for Alabama is a 4, is going to be 14 yards. So not a great return. Not a great return all the way out to the 14-yard line. Alabama now with their third possession in the second half. .37, they're going to get another drive. 3. 5 plays, 41 yards. And it's going to be 7. First and 10. First and 10, Alabama from the 45-yard line. Damn it. All right, I got the die. It dropped all the way behind there, but I got it. All right, first and 10, Alabama from the 45-yard line. A 2 is going to be a run. 42. Neutral 2. A neutral 2 is 1 yard plus or minus. McClellan is no adjustment, so it's going to be 2 yards. Second and 8. from the 43. 2nd and 8 from the 43. One is another run. Defensive plus and a 1. Defensive plus is 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3 Alabama from the Kansas State 37-yard line. 3rd and 3. And 3 is going to be a run. And a 33 offensive plus and a 4. Offensive plus is going to be 6 yards and a 1st down. 1st down Alabama at the 31-yard line. First down Alabama from 31. 8 is a short pass. So that's defensive plus. And a 7 is going to be incomplete. 2nd down. Second down is also a run. Offensive plus and a 0 is 8 yards. Third and 2 from the 23. And it's going to be 3rd and 2 is going to be a run. And it's going to be defensive plus. It's going to be 2 yards. And a 1st down Alabama. At the 21. 1st and 10 from the 21. Alabama driving for some more. They're up 34-7. Possible penalty 2. It's a penalty. And holding 10 yards. 1st and 20. Penalty bug strikes again. Penalty bug strikes again. So 1st down is a run. Defensive plus and a 9. Defensive plus is a stuff. So we're going to roll on their stuff. Minus 2 yards. So 2nd and 22. 2nd and 22. 2nd and 22 is a run. Neutral and a 5. Neutral and a 5 is 5 and a fumble. 5 and a possible fumble. 5 yards. And let's see who had it. Who's going to fumble? McClellan with the fumble after 5 yards. So, fumble is a 1 to 10, minus 1. So, it's a 1 to 10, minus 1 is a 1 to 9. And it's an 11. So, Kansas State's going to get it. Kansas State's going to... no, it's not a... I'm sorry, it's not a fumble in that case. Let's make sure I'm doing this right. If you get a fumble result... red is a possible fumble. Result the same way you did. Adjust the offensive rating. by the defensive number. No, I think that is actually how you do it. I think it is, this is Alabama's chance of recovering it is 1 to 10, -1 from Kansas State, so it's a 1 to 9, and they rolled an 11, so Kansas State's going to get it. Kansas State's going to get the turnover. There you go. So Kansas State with it. Let's see if they can get a drive. 16, nope, they got to punt it. 4, 5 plays, 12 yards. 9, 10, 11, 12. And they're going to have to punt it from their own 40-yard line. B punt, a punt return. 0, 42 yards, and a 5, no returns. So Alabama will have it on their 18-yard line. Alabama up 34-7. They're going to start putting some of the scrubs in at this point. $83, I think, is going to be good for them. That is a big play 2. We're going to big play 2. Three, 47 yards. 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. 47-yard gain by Burton. Burton with the huge play there for Alabama, and it's 1st and 10 Alabama at 35 of Kansas State. Wait. Yes. Okay. Let's see what they can do with it. Possible penalty 6. It's a penalty on the offense again. 12 is holding. So it's going to be 1st and 20 again for Alabama. 1st and 20 for Alabama. Another holding call. For run. 41. Neutral 9. 8 yards. No adjustment. McClellan's no adjustment, so it's going to be 8 yards. So 20 is going to take it to 12. 2nd down and 12. 2nd and 12 from the 37. One is going to be a run. 33. Offensive plus 5 is 2 yards. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 Alabama from the 35. Or from the 45. 4, 3rd and 10. And 3rd and 10. 4 is going to be a short pass. 56. Defensive plus and a 9. Short pass defensive plus is going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down from the 45, and Alabama will just punt it. Punt is a C. Punt return is a B. So punt is a 1. 38. Down to 7. Great punt. 2. No return. So Oops. That should have... I went the wrong way. Hang on. It was 45-yard punt that way. Went down to 38, 20, 40. So the 17, their return was no return. So it's going to be Kansas State with it. 1st and 10 from their 17-yard line. Only a few plays left here. And pretty much when Alabama gets the ball, if they're just going to kneel down. Let's see if Kansas State can do something with it again. 39, they can. They get a drive. 19. 9 plays, 78 yards. 20, 40, 60, 80. Minus 2 is 78. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 5. 1st and goal from the 5. That 19 is huge. 78 yards. That's twice. That's at least twice we rolled that 19. So, 1st and goal from the 5. Alabama's got all the scrubs in, and they're just letting them drive down the field to take off some time. Possible penalty, and it is a penalty. Of course it is. Oh my God. And it's going to be a false start back to the 10. So 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal from the 10. A 0 on 1st down is a run. 56. They're a +2. Defensive plus and a 6. Oop, that was a 6. Defensive plus is going to be 3 yards. 2nd and goal from the 7. 2nd and goal from the 7. Wow. 2. It's going to be another run. 65 is going to be defensive plus and a 7. Defensive plus is going to give them 4 yards. Down to the 3. So 3rd and goal from the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3. 3 is going to be a run. 13 is going to be offensive plus. Yep, offensive plus. And a 7. Offensive plus is only 2 yards. Oh my gosh. On an offensive plus, they gain 2 yards. The only number, if they would have rolled a 6, it's 9 yards. If they rolled a 2, that was 5 yards. A 1 was 4 yards. A 3 was 7 yards. 5 was a big play. 9 was a big play. The only one that is not 3 yards or more is a 7. So it's now 4th and goal from the 1. 4th and goal. They got to go for it. 4th and goal from the 1. And an 8 on 4th and goal from the 1 is going to be a long pass. So they're going to move up a column, which is probably good because that was a defensive plus, so it's going to make it a defensive plus and a 1. A defensive plus is going to be incomplete on 4th down, and Alabama's going to take over. Alabama takes over at their 1 as they stop Kansas State. They started from the 1-yard line. Let's see what they do with it. 70 is a drive. 16. 6 plays, 52 yards. 20, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 52. And a 10. 3rd and 6. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 Alabama from the 47-yard line of Kansas State. A little bit of a drive going on here for Alabama. 34-7. They got all the backups in, but it's 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. A 3 is going to be a short pass. And they got a good result. Offensive plus and a 1. Offensive plus is going to be 8 yards. And a first down. First down, Alabama from the 39 of Kansas State. Possible penalty on the defense this time. On the defense. 12. Offsides, 5 yards. 1st and 5. As Kansas State jumps a little early there. 4. First down is going to be a run. 42. Neutral 3. A neutral 3. 3 yards. +1. 4 yards. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 from the 30-yard line. 4. 2nd and goal is a run. 36. Offensive plus and a 3. Offensive plus and a 3 is 3 yards. And a first down. Alabama just plowing over with their huge offensive line. 1st and goal. 0. Another run. 52. Defensive plus and a 4. Defensive plus is and a 4 is 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8. 4. 2nd down is a run. 14. Offensive plus. And 1 is 10 yards. And a first down. Again, Alabama, huge offensive line, just wearing Kansas State's defense out. 4. First down offense. 66. Defensive plus 8, though. Defensive plus is going to be 3 yards. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 from the 12. 7 is going to be a short pass. 52. Defensive plus and a 4. Defensive plus is going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 7 for Alabama. Penalty on Alabama. Unbelievable. 10. Holding. 22. 17 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 17 now as the holding call comes into play. 5 on 3rd and a million is going to be a short pass. 42. Offensive plus and a 3. 11 yards. 11-yard line. 11 from 17. 6. 4th down and 6. 4th and 6. They're just going to kick the field goal. It's 11 plus 17 is 28. That is a 0 to 97. And it is up and it is good. And it is 37 to 7. They will kick off. C and a B. And this one is going to be over shortly, folks. This will be over shortly. We got one more drive, and then for the last drive, they're just going to kneel down. Doesn't matter what they do. Up 37 to 7. We're not even going to do that one, but we are going to play theirs just to see what they get. We can ignore this on this. 4. Goal line. So kicks it to the goal line. 25-yard line. So it's first and goal. It's from the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get their last drive of the season. Do something with it. $61. They got a drive. 20. 2 plays, 48 yards. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's plus, so it's first and 10. First and 10 from the 27. First and 10 from the 27. You can figure there's like 3 minutes left in the game. A 2 on first down is a run. 51 is neutral. 9 is going to be 6 yards. Plus 1, 7 yards. Second and 3. Second and 3. And a 1 is going to be another run. Offensive plus, a 6 is 9 yards. First and 10 from the 11. First and 10, Kansas State from the 11. 7 is going to be a short pass. 24 is an offensive plus and a 6. Incomplete. Second down and 10. Second and 10. 6. It's going to be another short pass. It's going to be offensive plus, 14 yards and a touchdown. Extra point. Extra point. 94, but it is good. And they score. Go right down the field. It is 37 to 14. And they will just kick it off to Alabama. Alabama's going to go ahead and just kneel down. There's only a minute and 20 seconds. They're just going to run the clock out and end the game right where it's at. And, maybe hand it off for a time or two to the running backs. But that's it. And that is a beatdown. We have not had a very bad outcome in this game system. Like a complete domination like we just did. So it's actually good to see that one team can dominate. Like, you don't want to have close games all the time. You want to have it so one team can beat the other team pretty soundly. You want to be able to have that feeling. Like, you don't want to feel like every game is going to come down the last kick or the last play or whatever. So that was another good game from 2022. Our college football, glory days, college football, awesome stuff. I thank Bleacher Bums Gaming for sending me the 2022 season. I got the 2021, which is great as well. So I'm glad to have both seasons. They don't make them like this anymore. They now do like half sheets, and they kind of just redesign how they do a few things. And one of these days I'll actually get to play that new version, but I like the old version as well. I'm used to doing the old version, and so I usually try to play the old version. So anyways, thanks everyone for coming out tonight to watch. I apologize. I mean, it was kind of a beatdown, but I think in real life it was a beatdown as well. It was Alabama defeat Kansas State in real life 45 to 20. So they won by 25 points. They won our game by 23 points. So we were only off by 2 points after all that. So that's pretty good. Pretty decent. All right, we're headed over to Phoenix Knight's channel. He's got some stuff going on tonight, so we're going to check that out. Hopefully you'll join me at Phoenix Knight's channel if you're watching now. Otherwise, we'll see you over there later, and you can always subscribe and check out his videos then. All right, well, another good one here for Corey Days college football. Again, I mean, I hate to say it. It was a beatdown, but that's good to actually see like one team, if you put like a team that should beat another team by 25. I mean, they're not always going to win by 25, but it's good to see that they can win by 25. And yeah, Alabama's a pretty stout 11-2. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.